Sands of time blowing across the beach. Sometimes it's lies they little out of reach.
Welcome, Warriors, and welcome to another edition of the Outreach Warrior Podcast. I am very happy to be joined by my amazing producer once again, Tom, manning the station, doing all the hard work. And we are very excited to tell you today about what we participated in a few days ago. We called it Operation Clean. Now, Operation Clean was an idea Tom and myself had about getting some hygiene products out to our local homeless people. Because if you don't feel clean, you don't feel good. And we live in Florida, and it is very hot most of the time. But we also teamed up with an amazing nonprofit called SALT Outreach, based in Orlando, Florida. Now, what makes SALT Outreach so special is that they have washing machines, portable washing machines, portable showers, and they also have outreach programs with clothes, food. It's unbelievable. And a friend of mine is a caseworker there. She's a guest of the show. She's a friend of the show. Her name is Shalera. We'll hear about her later. But through her, we hooked up with SALT. So Thomas and I went down there not too long ago, and we asked for donations, which spanned about the course of a month. And we had a lot of wonderful people donate some money. And we got some hygiene product. We got some deodorant. We got some toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, soaps, some personal hygiene products, women products. So we had a whole bunch of stuff. So we arrived, set up, and we saw what was going on there, and it was amazing. We arrived, and there were already lines forming for the showers, for the washing machines and the showers. They signed in. It was very organized. It was run very well. So Thomas and I set up, and it went really well, but it went really fast. So we made bags, and we put all the stuff in it, and it went really fast, which was good because a lot of people got their stuff, but we could have done it a little bit differently, and we're just getting our feet wet now, and we're just building our relationship with SALT, which we hope continues and grows. But it went really well. So we don't have that much footage from the actual day because SALT is very protective of their clients, and we want to protect their identity, which is totally understandable. But Tom has put together a small package of some interviews from that day, and it turned out really great. And we would like to have you listen to them now. Hello, Warriors, and welcome to a special interview here on site in downtown Orlando, where we teamed up with a nonprofit called SALT Outreach. It's a really amazing program they have right now. They have showers and washing machines. Me and my producer, Tom, we have been out. We've been passing out our hygiene products. It went really well, went really fast, so next time we're gonna have to bring some more. But we met a very special person, and he's gonna say a few words. His name is Mr. Brett. Mr. Brett, thank you for talking to us.
No problem, no problem.
So how did you hear about SALT here in our outreach?
I met Kathy. I used to train clients in Lake Eola Park, and I met Kathy beginning her outreach with helping homeless people. And at the time, I was doing real well, so I would volunteer to help. Then I went over and talked to Father John, and Father John that owns St. George Church downtown. He decided that he would go ahead and allow people to feed behind his church because the city didn't want them inside Lake Eola, which was understandable because they were messed up. But anyway, I ended up a few years after that becoming kind of out of place, and I lost a lot of my family members, so I became homeless. And right now it's been like 3 months or so, 4 months, and I was fortunate because I ended up I worked for a wonderful guy, Prince, that owns Prince Landscaping. So from that point, I went and met this wonderful person, Marcos, that owns Kaleo Ministry out off of East Side. And you couldn't ask for a better person to help you with your homeless situation. So then I went from there to every once in a while volunteer for Zion Nurseries that's on South Street that grows organic vegetables for the community. And that's a wonderful guy there, Ray. So I ended up, Ray decided that it'd be better if I come over, and they set me up a tent in Zion Farms fencing. And I've been a volunteer over there, but I'm getting ready to move up further now to not be homeless anymore. I'm moving back to the East Side. Thanks to the organization, SALT, and these gentlemen, people like these gentlemen here that wants to help you. And trust me, I had a lot of pride before I began this situation because I used to make $2,000 a week training people. So it's like, when you go from one status to the next, you have to remove pride and come out and try to help those that need your help. And don't be afraid to explain what you went through. Everybody don't really want to hear it, but it kind of helps people have a stepping stone on, if they could do it, I could do it type of thing. So I still have a long way to go. I don't want to explain my health situation, but right now I'm going through a situation where I'm dealing with this cancer situation, but I'm not going to claim it all the time. But I was fortunate to meet these gentlemen, but trust me, if you come out to the Daily Bread, which is off of Central, and meet Kathy, the SALT team, she's a wonderful, she got a wonderful staff, and you'll be able to be on your way. You can stay clean with your showers. I come once a week, and you can get your clothes washed. And they got counselors here that can help you with food. They got people here that can help you with get jobs, get you to self back on your feet. So just come out and try everything that you can, and try to have a better life for yourself, because people are not going to help you if you don't want to help yourself. Thank you.
Mr. Brett, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and it was great meeting you. Hopefully we can see each other again. We're going to try to do this as well. This is for our podcast, Outreach Warrior, and send us an email if you can, sir, at outreachwarrior@gmail.com, so we can stay in touch and we can let you know about the podcast. And for our fans out there too, if you want to reach out to Mr. Brett. Brett, thank you again so much. Hope to see you again.
No problem.
James Baker here again with Outreach Warrior Podcast. I'm here with my producer Tom in Orlando, Florida, with SALT Outreach, here with my good friend, co-worker, Shalera Lewis.
Hey!
Shalera is here twice a week.
Yes, I'm here on Thursdays and Sundays all day.
And this is an absolutely amazing program they're putting on. Shalera, would you like to tell us a little about what's going on?
Sure, absolutely. So I initially got started with SALT back in January, but basically SALT Outreach Orlando is a nonprofit Christian-based organization that started back in 2011 with kind of serving the need of the homelessness population within Orlando. We found different ways, starting as far as giving food out with our people here, a lot of our staff back there, and then they started building and figuring out what needs those were in Orlando, starting with as well as a shower and laundry trailer, registration trailer for clothing, and now we're also doing case management, which is pretty much my part of it. So.
And if you check out the podcast, we have Shalera for a full interview way back in the beginning.
Yes.
So
Episode 8.
Episode 8.
Episode 8.
Episode 8. So make sure to check that out. And Shalera, how long have you been doing this with SALT?
I have been doing this since January, so it's been about 6 months for me, and I definitely do plan on working with them for as long as I can. But yeah, as far as being an intern, I have been since January, and I'll be doing that through December.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And what we do here at Outreach Warrior is just try to get the word out and saying there's a big need, and organizations like this are going above and beyond showers and washing machines, food.
For sure, especially during this crazy time in the pandemic with COVID and everything. So.
And we've met a couple people today, talked to them, got some good stories. It's been great, and we hope to come back soon.
Yeah,
with SALT.
awesome. We would love to have you guys back. Volunteers, donations, whatever you guys can do. I definitely appreciate it, and I know a lot of my homebound friends definitely appreciated the hygiene products you guys brought, clothing items. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having us, and please check out the podcast, Outreach Warrior. Also, if you have a story, if you know someone that has a story, please reach out to us at outreachwarrior@gmail.com.
those were the interviews that Tom did with me on location at downtown Orlando with SALT, the men and women of SALT, and Tom and I for Outreach Warrior. It was a great day. It pulled on our heartstrings, but it's just amazing to get out there in your community and give back. And I know it wasn't a whole lot, but hopefully we put some smiles on some faces. Some of those people had some nice soaps while they were taking a shower. We are really hoping to continue our relationship with SALT Outreach, to do a lot more work with them, and just to keep growing. And we also want to reach out to other nonprofits all around Central Florida. And if you have a story, if you're going through a hard time, or if you are homeless or know someone who is homeless, we would love to hear your story. So if you could reach out to us at outreachwarrior@gmail.com. Also look for us on Reddit at r/outreachwarrior. We would love to hear your stories. We're here. We're always looking for our next project. And sorry for the kind of short show this week. Things have been crazy. We're batting down for maybe a hurricane. Fingers crossed we don't get it. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. And thank you for being an Outreach Warrior.
Living here for centuries, yet I feel so lost. Men will do just what they please, never count the cost. And who's gonna help me find my way back home? And who's gonna help me find my way? And who's gonna help me find my way back home?